If you're Will Flack, you don't just go fishing. You get up at 4 a.m., get your motor going. Get this motor going. Sun's up, shades up. Pick it, tie it, stretch it, haul it. Dang it. Let's try this school. Nope. Best restaurant ever. You were gonna be back by 3. 3-ish? 6-ish. Bonefish, 2 o'clock. Strip, strip, strip. Hit it, kiss it. That's it. Okay, your turn. Now it's a fishing trip. For those who need water to breathe. Costa sunglasses.
They're strong.
And the boat outside, right to the boat.
Rightio, this is the time we've all been waiting for. This is the final day weigh-in of the final event of the 2020 Tasmania Bream Tour. This is the Mercury St Helens Qualifier Round 4 of the Costa BREAM Series. We had 36 boats out there with guys and ladies trying to catch the limit of 5 bream. They've brought them all in alive this afternoon. We're going to weigh in. We're going to give away nearly $10,000 worth of cash, plus a whole heap of prizes at the end of this weekend. So I'm not going to muck around anymore. I am going to get our first angler up, which looks like... Who is it? James. Come on, it's you, mate. James Blezeveski. I'm just bragging because I know how to say your name, mate, after all this time. And you've got another 4 fish for me, mate. You'd be happy with that?
Yeah, I am.
4 St Helens weed flat dwellers, because they're dark bream, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
You'd be happy with that, mate? Your graph's going like this in Tassie?
It's flattened out a little bit too fast,
Well,
but it's good. I'm happy.
I'm sure we'll see you at another event. 2.69 kilos for your 4 fish. They're good fish.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you at the next event, James. Thank you. What's Trav's? Trav's just going to... Oh, no, he's getting some photos taken before he brings them up. Nicole Smith's working the camera tent there. We got our volunteers. Thanks, guys, for volunteering in the score tent. Travis Ryan. Ooh, you got a heavy sack of fish there, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tassie is awesome, isn't it?
About time for me.
About time for you. That's right. You've had a couple of stinkers, haven't you?
Yeah.
What do you reckon they're going to weigh?
Wouldn't have a clue.
How about 3.17 kilograms?
Thank you.
Good on you, mate. Well done, Trav. Good to see you catching up with the final event, getting your limit. Just hold on a sec. I'm just going to wait till I get the thumbs up from the scorers. See, Shane, false start there, mate. We're just going to get they've got to add a few things together today to give us the results. So as soon as I get a thumbs up from the scorers, we'll get this cracking. So, and when these guys get into the groover, but they will be punching out those results. Happy days. All right, Shane Hibbard. Probably got a $2 petrol bill for this weekend. Have you, mate? How much petrol did you spend?
$1.50.
$1.50.
$1.50.
That's St Helens prices?
Yeah, absolutely.
And look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got some good fish there, mate. You might end up with a paycheck at the end of this thing if you're not careful.
Yeah, I got 2 good ones really, really late.
Yes, all right. So you've got 5 fish for Shane Hibbard. What about I'm going to push that button again. 3.62 kilos. You'd be happy with that?
Yeah, it sounds good to
No
me.
1.5 keggers in there, are there?
No, not quite.
Good stuff, mate. Shane Hibbard, Tassie local. He'd be leading this event now, mate. Shall we shut the weigh-in down? Shut it down. Just waiting for the thumbs up from the scorers. We are sweet. Byron Hill. Gave you some lovely footage yesterday of some time-lapse brimming.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And you went out with AFC legend Scotty Towder and you rounded up an absolute cracker.
Only one though.
You needed 4 more though, don't
Yeah. Had the opportunity.
you?
But
Really? Dumped a few.
Didn't work out.
What do you reckon that one goes?
1-1 maybe.
How about 1-1-2? You kikers know your stuff, don't you?
Thank you.
Except counting. Bring 5 next time, please. All right. Byron Hills on the board both of the days there. Fished with Charlie Sakaya yesterday, with the AFC legend Scotty Towner today. And he would be disappointed not to get his 5. Scorers are good. Happy days. Let's go. Scotty Holloway. I'm saying it like I've known it all my life now, mate. You had a great bag yesterday, mate, but struggled a little bit today.
I don't think I had a great bag. You're mixing me up with someone.
No? When did you have a good bag in the Derwent? That was it. Derwent, you had nearly 5 kegs there. All right, Scotty. So this place sucks, does it? Sucks?
I usually go all right.
Usually goes all right? All right. 1 fish. And it weighs 630 grams. There you go. We'll see you next time we're down here. Thank you very much for supporting ABT on our Tasmanian tour. Just wait until I get the thumbs up from the scorers. And we are good. All right, who we got next? Let's not have Kim McIntyre. He's showing off his brim. Stacey Alexander. Got a couple of fish for me there.
One more than yesterday.
The man towelled you up yesterday. He's pretty proud of it too. He's like, yeah, got it covered today. But
Yeah, I think I got him today.
you got him today. Oh, look at that. Big fighting words there. How far is it to drive home? 2 hours?
4.
4 hours. A long trip home if you're Michael, isn't it? 2 fish for Stacey Alexander, 1.12 kilos. Thank you very much for fishing with us in Gippsland and Tasmania. She's a bloody legend. Catches them wherever she goes. All right. Score is good. Let's get up Richard Wooten. Fished every ABT event last year, 8 out of 8. So if there was a participation trophy, mate, you and I would have got it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I haven't looked in that yet, but that feels heavy.
There's only 3 though.
There is only 3. They're 3 good fish. That's nearly 3 kilos for 3 fish in there, I reckon.
He's hoping.
How'd you go yesterday? What'd you weigh?
3.23.
What does he need to take the lead in the non-boaters? 1.82 is all you need. How about 2.99? That's 3 fish for nearly 3 kilos for Richard. New leader in the non-boaters. There's no 1.5s in there, is there?
No.
Thanks, Richard. Well done, buddy. Tasmania being nice to him. But we did see this yesterday a lot. A lot of people catching 2s and 3s. They're great fish, but just not getting the 5. Who we got next? Josh Williams. Quiet achiever, this man. He's got a good sack of fish there today, mate. You did all right yesterday. You were up in the top 10.
Yeah, so hopefully that
And you got another 1, 2... Is there 5 in there?
I hope so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like it. Another good bag of fish. What does Josh need to take the lead in the boaters? 3.2. I reckon you might have that. How about 3.72, mate?
Good.
New leader in the boaters. Well done, Josh. Good on you, buddy.
Thank you.
No worries. It's going to change a lot the lead this afternoon. I'm looking over at the scorers. The scorers are still giving us the close me down. We're just going to add up a few numbers. All the anglers can see all of their results on the click-clack boards here. People on the watching on the internet, they'll be down the side of your screen, but they will also be on abt.org.au. Alrighty, let's go Kim McIntyre. I saw you guys catch a fish today. I thought these guys must be belting them. Catching fish left, right and centre.
Well, Travis was.
Was that Trav in your boat with you?
Travis was smashing them.
That's a good fish, that. What was Trav catching them on? We can let the cat out of the bag now.
Seaman grubs.
Seaman grubs.
Motor oil, what else?
Oh, it's what everyone throws, isn't it?
Yeah,
One fish for you.
It's Stewie's fault.
How about 820 for that one fish, mate? 5 of those, you'd be a champ.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, mate. We'll see you in Mandurah in a couple of weeks. The other side of the world. That's your home lake, mate. We're expecting you to smash them over there. Pressure's on. Score is good. Alrighty, who we got? Gordon Pullen. It looks like you've done a bit better than yesterday, mate. You had 2 little squeakers yesterday. What's in here?
Ruler out today?
No, I don't need the ruler for those.
No, I think
All the ruler will tell me.
Today, but still only 2, I'm afraid.
Only 2, but I tell you what, they're nice fish, mate. And these St Helens fish pull hard, don't they? They pull some string.
They're certainly good fish. They don't pull as hard as a trevally.
No, they don't. 1.51 for your 2 fish. Did you catch a few trevally out there today?
No,
They're disappointing, aren't they?
At least we didn't have the flathead to play with.
That's it. No, and the flathead in Tasmania, they've got the map of Tassie on their heads. That's how it works. All right, we're good in the scoring department there. Let's get Lindsay Pryke up here. He's got himself a sack of fish there, Lindsay. That's looking all right, mate.
A bit better than yesterday.
A bit better than yesterday. All right, what did you have yesterday? Just
3.
3, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No giants in there, but
No giants.
what does Lindsay need to take the lead in the non-boaters?
A real lot.
I reckon it's not. I reckon it's not what's in this bag. 4.53 he needs, but you've got 2.77, mate. Any day you catch 5 fish at St Helens is a good day.
Thanks.
Thanks, Lindsay. Lindsay is getting it done in the non-boater side, and we've got a pretty long lineup for bags here. You can't see it on the camera, but there is a fairly long lineup of guys there, which means a lot of people caught fish today. Let's get him up here. I wonder how many years I can call him AFC legend for. Probably all of them. Probably until all that beard's white, mate. Scotty Towner.
All my beard and all my hair's white.
Oh, until you're saying back when I was on AFC.
Yeah, back 20 years ago.
Mate, you got 1, 2, 3 there.
We got 3 today, Steve. Yeah, we saw a lot of fish, but in digs and things, but they just...
They've been hit hard for 2 days.
That's it, and the water cleared right up where we were fishing in the pre-fish.
Yep.
It was real tannin and dirty, and they bit their heads off. Everyone I've talked to caught them up there, but they were good quality fish up there. It just was really hard to get them to bite. So.
All right, what does Scotty Towner need to take the lead in the boaters?
Not even close.
How about 2.34, mate?
I'm happy because there's a really skinny one in there.
Well done, Scotty.
That ate the jerkbait right at the electric moto. I think that was the most... the saddest bream I've ever seen caught.
But you'll take it.
Full string, just pulled it to the net
straight
and came in. Yeah.
Mate, in a tournament, you'll take him any day. Thanks, Scotty. Scotty Towner getting it done on day 2. Currently sitting in a paycheck. We don't know if that's going to last. Let's get Brett Crow up. Brett Crow, let's face it, you haven't been setting the world on fire in Tassie, but that looks a bit better.
Yeah, improved a little bit today, yeah.
You got 3. You got 3, and 2 of them are dead set donkeys in there, mate. You've done all right.
Yeah, thank you.
It's going to be a good mainland bag with only 3 fish. So Brett Crow, 3 bream. How about 2.52 kilos, mate? They're the right class of fish. What did the biggest one of those eat?
I got all of them on a squidgy Biotough fish.
A lot of people using those at the moment. They go all right.
They work. Thanks, mate.
Thank you. Brett Crow finishing up his Tassie trip with a 2.5 kilo bag for 3 fish. Who we got coming up next? Leighton Beer. Bit of a silent achiever, this fella. I could probably knock him over at an arm wrestle, but he doesn't like to boast about it, you know. So, and look at that. You have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 great fish. How many does he need on the non-boater side to take the lead? I reckon you might have that. 3, 2, 2.
I had a pretty good day. I got converted to rax fishing.
Oh, you got it?
Much of it,
Nice.
There's some highs and lows, but it's
yes. Did you get zinged a few times?
Yeah, I got 3 and I got a really nice one out and lost him boat side, but I still got 5.
That's it. Happy days. Well done from the back of the boat. Great achievement. 3.85 kilos. What did he need? Well, there you go. New leader in the non-boaters. Round of applause for Leighton. Well done, buddy.
Thank you.
Good on ya. Catching him from the back of the boat in the racks. No easy feat. All right, scorers are good. Second place last night, Michael Sutcliffe. I called you Mike Sinclair yesterday. I don't know why. But you have got another bag full of crackers.
Yep.
This might be your first event win, mate. You never know.
I don't know about that. But
I don't know.
10 out of 10, 2 events in Tassie, and I'm really happy with that.
How many does he need to take the lead in the boaters department? You only need 276.
I think I might have that.
You might have that. What do you reckon? You got 4.5?
4 and a bit.
How about 4.62? Heaviest bag we weighed so far this weekend. Well done, matey.
Thank you, sir.
You haven't got any 1.5s in there, have you?
No.
Mate, the weekend's over now. Tell us, what did you hook those things on? What was it?
About to make a bearded Tasmanian very happy.
Okay.
Dip Bates Campson.
There we go. He'll be sitting there watching the live stream going, yes.
This one's for you, Slim.
Good on you, mate. Well done, Mike. Currently leading the boaters section with 2 bags over 4 kilos. This man is going to be hard to beat this weekend. Mike Sutcliffe came all the way from Singapore. All right, Simon Martin been busting PBs all week. His PB was sitting on 1.9 something, and you're back to mediocrity.
I didn't make another PB for
No PB. All right, mate. Maybe next time. But they're 2 fish for Simon Martin. He's got 2 fish here. They're going to weigh in at 1.11 kilos, mate. I'm looking forward to the day we weigh your first limit. It's going to be great. Good on you, Simon. Well done, buddy. Simon started fishing as a non-boater a year or 2 ago, and he's been doing the hard yards. His results have just been going like this, up and up and up. So we're enjoying that. All right, Dave Morris. I knew it started with an M. Here you go, Dave.
Thanks, Steve.
And how did you go today, mate? What did you?
Got my regulation 2.
Your regulation 2. You reckon we should change this non-boater bag limit to 2, eh?
I thought it was a kayak.
It is like a kayak. 2 fish for Dave Morris. I think you catch 2 yesterday, didn't you, as well? 1.51 kilos for those 2 fish. What was the bait these guys ate?
The Z-Man grubs.
Z-Man grub. What colour? Motor oil? Look at that. They must sell a lot of those things down here. Well done, Dave. Thank you for fishing with us in Tasmania. We've enjoyed having you. All right, Nicole's taking a few photos over at the bump tub. In the middle of that, let's get Bill Mick up here. Yep, there is a busted strap there. That's how heavy the sacks are in Tassie.
Not that one, mate.
Not this one, eh? The guy before you must have broke it.
3.
Mate, you've got a little, a medium and a big one in there.
I just want to ride myself for the Gold Coast, that's all.
That's right. 3 fish for Mick Thompson. What does he need to take the lead in the non-boaters? 5-5-1 for 3 fish?
I don't think so, mate.
How about 2-2-1? No, 2-2-1. Oh, no, 2-2-1. There you go. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to Tassie, and thanks for all the help that you offer to us during your time down here. We really appreciate it. Score is good. Okay, who we got coming up next? Let's get who we got? Pete Nord. I reckon Pete's got 15 out of 15 for Tassie so far. Has he got 20 out of 20?
How are you, mate?
Of course you have. That feels like you got 20 out of 20.
Yeah, it was hard work, but we got him.
You got him in the end. 5 fish for Peter Nord. And what does he need to take the lead in the boater division? Mike Sutcliffe set a high bar there.
Oh, okay.
You need 501.
It's not going to happen.
Isn't it? Come on. What if you put another 5 in there? 409's a great bag of fish, though. Second bag this afternoon over 4 kilos, mate.
Thank you.
Good on you, Peter. Peter's been loving Tassie. And I think you're staying down for another 2 weeks, aren't you? Yeah. You're going to caught 10,000 bream by the time you leave this joint. All right, scorers, give me the thumbs up. Let's get Tommy Deere up. Your significant other has been a legend in the score tent there. You know, if I had my eye, I'd let her give you an extra kilo, but you don't need an extra kilo, mate. You've got 5 crackers in there.
Yeah, well, I had another good one, but a shark ate it.
A shark ate it?
Yeah.
What, a gummy shark?
No, it wasn't a gummy shark. We saw it. It was like brown, and the fish was cutting, the brim was cutting water, and I said to my non-baiter, look, there's a shark chasing it. Next minute, boonk.
Oh,
gone, the whole
that
lot
sucks.
Gone. Yeah, terrible.
Bet you it was a big one too. What does Tommy need to take the lead? 601.
601.
I tell you what, you're not going to be too far off it. 4.29 kilos, mate. I reckon that's going to put you into paychecks. Any 1.5s in there?
No, there's a 39 fork. That wouldn't be 1.5.
Nah, I don't think it would be, mate, but it should be a solid 1.2 fish in this joint. So
Yeah,
well done,
so.
Tommy.
Thanks.
Is that your best bag in St Helens? Pretty close.
Not sure. I did have a second and a third place at St Helens, but I think they were small bags. Yeah, so probably the best bag for you.
Well done, mate. Good day. To get a bag like that with, and you know live baiting's not allowed, mate. You're not allowed to live bait sharks. Anyway, let's get next man up, Peter Brukel, running around this joint in his big 225 horsepower Merc V8, mate. When those things start up, they sound horny, don't they?
Yes, they do.
And you got how many fish for me here? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get them on the scales there. Yeah, they all look good to me, mate. You just got to caught them a bit bigger than the one yesterday. 4 fish for Pete Brukel. 2.11 kilos, mate. And you've enjoyed Tassie, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been great fun.
Mate, we'll come down here again in 2 years. We might see you again
Beautiful.
then.
You will.
Thank you, Pete. All right, it's I thought it might have got a bit tougher today, but it didn't really. Brendan Ayres. Is that it?
That's it.
I've got it right, finally. Only took me 4 events. One nice fish for you there, mate.
Yes, better than a duck.
Better than the donut, isn't it? That's what we say. So there we go, 680 grams, mate. And how have you enjoyed the Tassie road trip?
Yeah, no, it's been good.
It's been a nice group of people, isn't it? And what if someone was looking down the camera saying, I should go to Tassie next time we're down? What's your advice?
Definitely. Get down here as soon as you can.
Good stuff. Get down here before the coronavirus gets everyone. Probably won't even get down here. The cold kills it, I hear. Come here, Steve Pryke. Steve Pryke got a nice limit of fish yesterday. You're sitting in about 10th place.
Yeah, 10th place overnight.
And you did it again.
Slightly heavier, I reckon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't need to put any of those on the ruler. All flats fish they look like. They've got that dark look to them. Yeah, what does he need to take the lead? 5, 6, 7. How about 3 kilos on the dot, mate?
All right, thank you.
There you go, mate. Any? What was the standout bait?
It was a bit of everything today. Some on non-weighted plackies, some on grubbing, some on jerk baits. It was a bit of a...
Used all the tricks. Good on you, mate. Well done.
you.
Always harder on the second day here at St Helens after the boats have been beating it up for 3 days. Scorers are looking good. Let's get him up. Alan Lavelle. Got it. I just get you and Andrew Lovell mixed up all the time because your names look similar.
I copped an Arthur at one stage. So.
Copped an Arthur? All right. And you've got 1, 2, got 1, 2, 3. How much does he need to take the lead in the non-boaters? 4, 4, 4. I think you're going to fall a kilo and a bit short for that one.
3 or thereabouts.
How about 3, 2, 1?
That'll do.
3, 2, 1 for 5 fish. Well done, mate. And you've had a good time. You've caught him in Tassie.
Yeah.
What
I've got a ball.
What was the gun bait for those ones?
Hurricane Sprat.
Hurricane Sprat. See, they catch them, don't they?
Ah, good.
Good stuff, mate. Well done. Alan's from Orbost, I think, in Victoria, made the trip down. Scorers are good. Who are we going to get? Which of these two bearded gentlemen are coming up next? Al Murray. You've come to quite a few of these Tassie tours, mate. You've enjoyed them, don't you? Like Tassie?
Yeah, Tassie's
Does
good.
Tassie like you?
Not today.
One fella there, eh?
They had to, but one flipped over the side when
Oh,
I was measuring it.
oh no. Now, the question I've got for you is this smaller than your first day bag? You're a bit of a day one specialist, aren't you?
Definitely day one again.
One fish. 600 grams, mate. Must be about 30 to the fork, that guy there. I'll let you go and let him go.
Exactly what he is.
There you go. We know our weights in this joint. We've done it before, not the first rodeo. Let's get Jeff Borgat. He's loving St Helens. After your double donut last time, someone's got this place worked out.
3 and now 5.
3 on the first day, 5 on the second day. That's a good limit, mate. You reckon it's going to go near 4 kilos?
Oh, it should be high 3s, I reckon.
Okay, let's see how good he is. High 3s, he reckons. The scales say 412, mate. I'll claim that one as a win. You'd be happy with that. That's the third bag over 4 kilos this afternoon, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
No 1.5s in there? No. All right. Jeff Ball getting it done. Where does that put Jeff into? What placing? Had to put him right up there, I think. In the top 5? 7th at the moment. We'll see if that hangs in. That's on the last paycheck at the moment. James Mackay. Look at that. Oh, Tassie's been a bit tough to James, even though he lives in this joint. But you've got a real nice one for us today, mate. Look at that thing.
Yeah, nice fish, Steve.
Beautiful, mate.
Nice thing about it, Steve, I caught it on the Abbo Garcia combo I won watching your live feed.
Oh, awesome,
WA.
mate. That's awesome. So there we go. We got one fish there. 850 grams, mate. 5 of those, you'd be walking away with some gun prizes.
Cheers, Steve.
Thanks for
coming.
Hey, wait a sec. How good's your boat doing?
My boat's doing all right.
It's leading the boaters at the moment.
This is the second time, but it's also led the doing on day one, so my boat's pretty good.
That's good, mate. It's got some good mojo. Thank you, and thank you for lending it to Mike to get out there on the water. All right, this event brought to you by Mercury. There was over 50% of the field running Mercury's there today. Plenty of good karma for those guys. Let's get Michael Alexander up. He's in a big Mercury-powered nitro there. Goes about the speed of light across the water, mate. And Stacey said she got you towelled up today.
That's true.
Has that got anything to do with you saying that you knocked her over yesterday?
Not much. Just lack of skills today.
Mate, it always gets tough on day 2 in this joint.
It happens to be
One
every time.
fish. 470 grams for Michael. There you go, mate. Thank you for coming to Gippsland for the bushfire relief one, and thanks for coming to Tassie. Good stuff. He's a quiet fella, but he can really catch them at times. We've seen him catch plenty of decent fish in this joint. Scorers are good. Alrighty, who we got coming up? Johnny Albrecht. All right, got a bit of a limp, but that doesn't stop you fishing, does it?
No, mate. No.
That's awesome, mate. And you've got one for us there, one medium-sized one there. Looks like he's be around 600 grams, that fella. Let's put him on the scales. 520, mate. And St Helens not as nice to you as other places?
No, just learning this one still.
It's a funny place because I reckon you saw more than one fish today. You probably saw hundreds.
Yes, certainly did.
They can frustrate you.
Yeah, do.
Good on you, John. Thank you for fishing with us, mate. It's been good to have you here in Tasmania. All right, Dallas Blatchford. He was the last man in our highlights package last night, catching himself a bream with the big old Dougie. You had a good day with Dougie, didn't you?
Yesterday, yeah, and today I fished with Wally.
With Wally.
Yeah, I had a good day.
And you got one real nice one there.
Yeah,
3 fish.
Yep.
3 fish, and I'm just going to throw
you
that.
measure it.
I'll put him on just because I haven't measured any this
Before we
afternoon.
brought him up. I hope he hasn't.
Look at that, 25 and a bit. That's no worries, mate.
No, good day, but it was a hard day.
It was a. It looks so little because that big one's so big. That's what happens. All right, 3 fish
I got
for
him
Dallas.
Right at the end, that one.
1.68 kilos, mate. I'll tell you what, when you catch them right at the end, you're the happiest man on the planet, aren't you?
Was I ever. Okay, thank you.
Good on you, Dallas. 3 fish for Dallas in the non-boaters there. Improved on his first day's performance. Let's get up Blair Bryant. I nearly had a mental blank there.
Alright.
It's just alphabets going in front of me, my eyes all the time. 1, 2, 3 fish
Just had to
today.
throw the fourth one away, just drank it.
Oh, did he?
Didn't want to embarrass myself.
It's when you measure them with the mouth shut. They're always a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
All right, Blair Bryant, 3 fish. 1.87, mate. They're good quality fish here, aren't they?
Oh,
and
love it.
how have you enjoyed Tassie?
I've loved it. It's been beautiful.
It's a bloody good place, isn't it?
St Helens is good.
This is the best day St Helens has ever had all year, I think.
Weather is sensational.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Good day. Thanks for that.
Thank you for fishing with us, Blair. Blair catching them on day 2 here at St Helens. Got a few more here. Let's get our Derwent non-boater winner up, Jesse Roten. I think he calls himself J-Ro. What happened today, mate? This is not what I expect from you. This is a St Helens cracker right there.
Yeah, the other 4 fell out when I was trying to get him out.
Oh, really? Okay, let's run with that story. And a tough day, mate. You did all right yesterday, but just what happened? The fish just got lockjaw today.
I'm not sure. I didn't give up all day, and Cam caught fish right in front of me.
Yep.
So they were there, but I just...
You know, that's what other people think when they fish with you. J-Ro caught all the fish, so it's good to see you copping some of your own medicine back. Yeah. One fish, 410 grams. Hey, don't think you're going to win this one, sorry.
Definitely not.
Good on you, J-Ro. Jesse Roten from Victoria. Came across with Mario Vukic. We haven't seen Mario at the scales yet, but I'm sure we will soon. Let's get up Greg Cooper, who came from West Australia. He's the one rod wonder. He brought one rod. You think, I'm never going to lose a fishing rod. What happened? Tell us what happened to the fishing rod.
Oh, I just laid it down and left the lure in the water, and
away it went.
Away it went, straight off the back of the boat.
2 fish for Greg Cooper here, mate. They're 2 nice fish. Who did you fish with today?
Dougie Fay.
Dougie. Big Dougie. And you've got 2 good fish here for 1.88 kilos, mate. A couple of leads in Mandurah in a few weeks would be nice, won't they?
Yep.
We'll see you there. Greg Cooper getting it done on day 2. Scorers are good. Rightio. Now, your name is Dylan Richards. There you go. I haven't seen you up on stage yet, mate, but I'm going to remember that for next time. One really nice bream there, mate. And that's your first ABT bream you've weighed in?
Yep, donated yesterday.
Donated yesterday, and 1 fish today, which will go near a kilo, I reckon. What did this one eat?
Z-Man grub.
Z-Man grub. Look at that, 1.04, mate. The first bream you weigh in at an ABT event, she's over a kilo. Well done, buddy. You're a good man. Thank you. Thank you for fishing with us. Hope you enjoyed your first ABT event. Good stuff. Okay, another junior in the field, Wally Fay. You're down to your last boat at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, I am actually.
And you got 2 fish for us here.
Yeah, had a bad day, mate.
You spent too much time on that bloody bridge in there, I reckon.
Oh.
Or is that where these come from?
That's where they come from, yeah.
All right, Wally Fay got 2 fish. How did you get 5 yesterday?
Yeah, 5 yesterday.
5 yesterday and 2 today. 2 for 960 grams for Wally, mate.
Very good.
Go let them go, mate. They'll be bigger next time you come back. You coming back to Tassie, or do you hate it now? I hates it now. Yeah. Very fickle, that Wally. All it takes is a non-full limit or a boat to sink, and he's got the shits. Okay, Andrew Lavelle. Lovell. And I'm going to call you Andrew L. All right, mate. And how many you got for us today? Every day you're bringing me 1. 1 fish a day for Andrew. Thank you. It is better than none, mate. That's great to see, and it's 280 grams. That is the skinniest, longest little fish I've ever seen in St Helens. So well done.
Thank you.
Good on you. Well done. All right. The weighing line's getting a little bit shorter. Who are we going to get up? Al Lister. One of the only men who's won an ABT tournament where he didn't even have to go out in day 2. At Albany last year, mate. Well, you could have stayed at home, couldn't you?
I could have, but I didn't want to.
And you only caught 2 yesterday, but you got 5 for us today, mate.
Yeah, today was easy as today, and busted my butt for nothing yesterday.
Yeah. What is it with it? What were they doing yesterday?
Don't know.
What were you doing? Did you change anything up, or you did exactly the same thing?
Oh, not really. But a little bit of different stuff, but nothing really that would make that much difference.
Well, they bit for you today, mate. 3.39 kilos for you.
Beautiful. Happy
Good on you, Al. Thanks for coming to Tassie.
Thanks, mate.
She is a good joint. Everyone loves coming down here. I think we have more mainlanders than locals down here. All right, Lee McKenzie. He won a check at the Derwent, mate. You got another check coming your way in this joint?
No, mate, a bit less than yesterday.
Oh, I don't know. I reckon, mate, consistency pays off in this joint. How many did you catch yesterday?
5.
5 yesterday, 5 today. Well, you might go all right. What does he need to take the lead? 585. It's achievable. It's been done here. He's got 2.84, mate. That's a good solid Gold Coast bag right there.
Thank you very much.
Good on you, Lee. Thank you. Great supporter of ABT. Been doing them every single event since we've run in Tassie. Lee has been at. All right, yesterday's leader, Cam Whittam. What happened today, mate? Did the same spots give you the same fish? This is St Helens, remember?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
No, it's not good enough. No, I didn't have a fish for the first hour, then I got a limit at about 35 minutes.
It happens like that here, doesn't it?
Yeah. I probably caught 15 fish. I just couldn't find a big one.
All right, mate. What does he need to take the lead? 4.52. It's achievable in this joint for you, mate. How about 375, mate? You're giving yourself a bit too much there. Well done, mate. I think that puts you in a solid second place, mate. Another good paycheck for you. Well done, Cam Whittam. 5 fish, yes. No worries. We're just holding on for a little bit in the score tent just to catch up. My apologies. I should be reading out how many fish that they have caught. Well, you guys catching so many fish, you're melting down the score tent. That's how it works. Pete Stevens is going to melt down the scale soon, I can tell. It's got about 6 kegs for me. Word on the street. Yeah, you're going to give me a bit of a clip on the ears, aren't you? Yep. Well, he's running a big Mercury V8, mate. Come out and... oh, wait, no, actually, I've got to wait till I get the thing from the score tent. This event's sponsored by Mercury. It's a... Sponsored by Mercury. It's over 50% of the guys running Mercury here on the weekend. Top 3 Mercury owners get $500 between them extra cash. Mercury, a great sponsor of ABT. And, of course, this is 4th event of the Costa BREAM Series. Costa, they are a sunglass manufacturer from the USA. They make some great sunnies. Over 50% of the field wear those Costas as well. So great to see the competitors supporting the sponsors. All right, Pete Stevens, come and give me what I deserve. And that's a big, giant bag of fish. Smack behind the ear. Come on, you got to be happy. It looks like 5 fish there for you today.
Yeah, mate, had a really good day today.
That's a great day.
Flats the same flats we fished yesterday, but they had a bit of a go today. So
And you know what? There's no small ones in there. They're all good, sort of low to mid 30s fish, aren't they?
Yeah.
Jerry, can you get 4 kilos out of that? 3 something? 5 fish for Peter Stevens. How about 4.11 kilos? 4th bag today over 4 kilos. Well done, buddy. I knew you were going to do it. See? I talked you into it. Awesome. All right, who we got next? Let's get Pete Maisie up. Pete Maisie, he fished as a boater down the Derwent, fished as a non-boater here. You're trying all the menu, aren't you, mate?
Yes, I have a go at everything.
You fished with Steve Pryke yesterday because I saw you in his highlights there, and then you've got yourself 3 fish here today.
Yeah, a bit of a tough one today.
Tough one. Well, hey, there's ain't anyone on the second day at St Helens goes that was easy. So 3 fish for Pete Maisie, 1.96 kilos, mate. Thank you very much for being the last entrant to this event.
Thank you.
Good on you, mate. Well done. Peter Maisie getting it done. I think he's an ex-Taswegian living in Victoria. Or are you back in Tassie now? Still in Victoria? All right, Dougie. I love cutting your highlights. I love watching your highlights. You're a happy man with a fish on the end of your line, aren't you?
Well, who's not a happy man with
And
a
I
fish
tell you what, look at that. That is, if you brought me 5 of those, you'd be taking home some solid
I
paychecks.
spent all day in the area looking for 5 of those.
How many of those did you see in the water?
We saw a few.
Yes, there's plenty down there.
Yeah, no, it was an amazing fishery. We saw multiple waves of fish
come through
from the shallows into the deep.
Yep.
And anyway, it was. We just kept persisting and fighting, but it was a difficult day.
Look, any day you're fishing's a good day on the water. 2 fish for Dougie Fayer, 1.68 kilos.
And because this is the last, thank you very much, the ABT family, for running these events. I've waited 10 years to do this.
And that's right. You were the first to book, weren't you, on the ferry when we announced it was happening?
Right,
and has it exceeded your expectations? What has it been like?
Pre-fish days and recreational fishing days has been exceptional.
Smashed it. Yeah.
Tournament fishing is rubbish. No,
that's all right. You're allowed to think that, mate, with 2 in the box.
I had a tough time. Anyway, but it was great, and I'd like to thank my sponsors from Savage Trailers, who do such a brilliant job of building trailers that cuddle boats while they're on it.
Yes.
And Motor Guide for giving me such an excellent motor that guides me through, and I treated it like rubbish in this tournament, and I do apologise.
Well done, Dougie, and the motor guide done by Mercury, of course, who's the sponsor of this event. Go and let those 2 fellas go. Get a photo of that big one. That's a nice fish you got there, Dougie. Great ambassador for fishing, that man. All right, scorers are good. Let's get Grant Stingel up to the scales. Grant caught 5 yesterday for high 2s. I think you got another 5 fish limit for me, Grant?
Yeah, 5 today again.
Good stuff, mate. I reckon the time you add this one and the other ones together, it's going to add that bag that you got at the Derwent that day, and he's got a bit of missing fin on the back. That's a bit of weight that's been chopped off him.
Odd-looking fish there, actually.
All right, 5 fish for Grant. I think this will put you up it'll be much heavier than your bag yesterday, I think. How about 4 kilos on the dot? Well done, buddy. It's going to put you up in the standings. Well done. There's about the 5th bag today over 4 kilos. All right, scorers are good. Let's get Bernie up here. The King. King Kong. And how'd you go today, mate?
It's good.
Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. Mate, if you had a decent voter yesterday, you might have got 5 yesterday too, I reckon.
That's correct.
All right. Tell me non-voter today caught him better than you did, they?
I heard that.
5 fish for Bernie Kong. 1 fish yesterday. You got 3.51 kilos, mate. That is going to rocket you up the scoreline there. Thank you, Bernie. Well done. Awesome. Bernie getting it done on day 2. Fished with Alan Lister, I think, today. Stewie Walker. Let's get him up here. There's a non-boater got his hands on the trophy for this one at the moment, mate. What are you going to do about it?
I don't think there's enough there to do much about it.
Stuart Walker, what does he need to take the lead in the non-boaters? Just going to get him up on the thing there. Let's get these on. Needs 3.69. It's going to be close, mate. What would it be if we had a year where Stewie Walker didn't win an event? Who's leading at the moment? Is it Leighton leading at the moment? Where is Leighton? He's over there. You're leading at the moment, mate? 3.69. Stewie needs. Let's see what he's got. 3.79. You just broke someone's heart, mate. Well done. Stewie,
Sorry,
I'm going to ask you what you caught some of these on. I'm going to guess what the answer's going to be. What did you get them on?
I'll let you say what I was using.
Z-Man grubs, maybe motor oil, maybe your hybrid colour.
I did try the hybrid, but the motor oil was the standout today.
There you go, mate. You're a man of no surprises.
Thank you.
Stewie Walker leading this thing from the non-boater side at the moment. He had a few rough events there, but he's back with a vengeance at the moment. Let us get scores good. Let's get our next person up. John Parkinson. Just the one today, mate. I saw you do a couple of good net shots on the highlights last night. Were you with Hazy yesterday?
Yeah.
Getting that net going. You got 1 fish today for Parko. How was that one that was in the weed for 6 minutes and he got it out? That's pretty good, wasn't it? He pretended he knew what he was doing. He was just trying to break it off. We know. 1 fish for John, 480 grams for you, mate. Thanks for coming to Tassie.
Thanks, mate.
Good on ya. All right. The laying line is getting shorter at the moment. We've got Zane White from CJ Marine in Launceston, proud Mercury dealer. You got Mercury shirt, yep. Lanyard, yep. Hat, yep. You haven't got Merc thongs on, mate.
No, they need to.
You need to get the
don't do
Merc
that,
thongs.
don't they?
He's got 3 fish for us. Zane White. And again, a bit of a tough day on the water today, mate.
It wasn't for lack of chances.
Yeah.
I'm probably, I caught 3 undersized, missed another half a dozen, but
Yep. Just wasn't to be this weekend.
hooks weren't sharp enough.
Okay, here we go. Zane White, 3 fish, Mercury dealer from Launceston, 1.63 kilos, mate. And thank you very much for sorting out my prop for me when I busted it. And thanks for being a dealer of a company which supports our sport so well.
No worries. Thanks.
Good on you. Well done, Zane. Thank you. You would have seen Zane in the pre-show. If you didn't see Zane in the pre-show, you can go to abt.org.au, scroll down the page, and it's right there for you to watch. Steve Duff, sitting in 3rd yesterday, was he? 3rd? And have you brought home a big bag to seal this thing or what?
You tell me how many's in there without looking at it.
Feels like 5 little ones, but is it what? You got some big ones?
4 ones.
There's
in there.
4.
It's gonna hurt me.
Mate, what does Steve Duff need to take the lead? 471. I reckon you got near 4 kilos with just 4 here. I don't want to say that you should have caught an extra one because you obviously know this.
I actually had it a couple of times. Got
All right, so he needs 471 to take the lead in the boater side of things. How about 362, mate? If you had a 1.1 kilo fish, you'd be there, mate. But look, tell us, you're connected to some great fish, including a 1.9 keg on the practice day. What was the gun bait and technique for these guys?
Is that working?
Yep.
Yeah. I was using the Norris laydown.
Yep.
In I think it's a chrome AU.
Yep. Silvery Norries, and they work good in this joint, don't they?
Yeah. Most of my fish came on that, and I got one on a Daiwa Presso.
Yep.
That was about it. Whilst I'm here, I got to thank Betsy. I got to thank Mario because I did a lure and it's the only one I had. So
Yep. And they dig through the box and give you one.
And then Pete today, he had a couple, so he dipped a couple in.
Mate, they're a good family, aren't they? They help share. They share.
It's how this show works.
You betcha.
And Pete Stevens, if he's around, I wouldn't have been fishing if it wasn't for him. I fried the lecky on.
Okay, and he had a spare.
And he had a spare exactly the same.
We look after each other, don't we? Good on you, Pete. Well done, Steve.
Mate.
Thank you for your ABT sponsorship as well. Steve Duff, sitting in where? He'd be 3rd at the moment, maybe? 2nd, 3rd, 4th? That's all right. 4th at the moment. All right, Scotty Wilson, we saw you catch a couple of donkeys on the highlights last night, mate.
Yeah, not today. 2 little ones.
And you've brought their small siblings in, haven't you?
That's it.
Scotty Wilson, 2 fish. How have you loved Tassie, mate? This is not the first time you've been here.
No, it's good. I like it. Great fish.
It is a good place, isn't it? 2 fish for Scott Wilson. 1.28 kilos, mate. You going to be back if we come back?
Sure will.
You betcha we will. I love this place, he says. Well done. Thank you, Scotty. Getting down to the business end of the weigh-ins now. Still a few guys left to weigh in. Who we got? We got Luke Harvey coming up. Part of the Volkswagen Mafia of Victoria.
That's it.
Select group. I bet you have some wicked junkets on those things.
Yeah, there's a couple of good ones.
And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There is 5. Best bag of weight at St Helens before you weigh it.
There you go. Awesome, mate. Happy days. So 5 fish for Luke Harvey. 2.72 kilos, mate.
Beautiful.
How have you enjoyed Tassie? You loved it?
Loved it. Always love it.
How's the weather today? Shirts, shorts,
Incredible.
everything?
Sunburnt. All the things you don't expect in Tassie.
Good on you, mate. Well done. It's because there's no ozone layer down here, I reckon, isn't there? Got to put that sunscreen on before you get up in the morning. All right, scores are good. Let's go. Who we got? Grayson Fong was leading this thing yesterday in the non-boaters. 4.4 kilos. It was the biggest bag of the whole day.
Wasn't bad. Had a good day yesterday with Adam Crick and had Pete Stevens today.
Oh, really? So you've had another good day.
Pete was on fire. Like I was on 4 fish for ages, and Pete was upgrading in front of me, just casting the water that I had been fishing for. What he was culling his fish for 10 minutes. He comes up,
catch another one.
Shoulder, punch another one. I was pretty nervous for about 2 hours.
Yes.
But got that 5th one, and I think everyone down in that mouth of that river heard it, so I was pretty happy with that.
Happy days. What does Grayson Fong need to take the lead in the non-boater over Stewie Walker? 255. Where's Stewie? What do you reckon, mate? That's a pretty heavy bag of fish he's got there. 255 he needs. How about 3.94 kilos?
I'll take that.
3.94 kilos. There you go,
Perfect.
mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Good on you, Grayson. What was the gun bait?
I used a Lucky Craft flash minnow all weekend.
Yep.
Used it with Adam yesterday as well. Just slow twitching across the weed, and it just worked well. Yeah, it was perfect.
Awesome, mate. We might see you for a winner's interview later on if no one surpasses that bag. That's nearly, it's over 8 kilos of fish for Grayson Fong. They're taking the lead in the non-boaters department. Mark Sarek, come up and try and follow that act, mate. At least he's a Queenslander.
I'd be happy with half of that.
Mate, Queenslander just waiting. Queenslander weighing in. Queenslander weighing you in.
Team.
We get around us, Queenslanders. 2 fish there for Mark Sarek, mate. And again, they're nice fish, mate. Once you get consistent on this joint, you're going to be going good.
I'm looking forward to coming back, actually.
You're going to give it. You've got to have some retribution. 2 fish for Mark Sarek. 1.44 kilos. What bait did these things eat?
Slim Swim, motor oil.
That's it. Z-Man Grub's going well here.
Okay.
Good on you, Mark. Well done. Thank you for coming to Tassie. All right, scorers are looking... All right, happy days. Leon Walker. How's Jimmy? Jimmy wishing he was in Tasmania?
He certainly is.
He probably is. Nah, you're not missing anything. It's cold. Look at the jumpers we got on.
He's missing the anglers.
Yeah, of course. He loves it, didn't he? He loves it.
He loves it.
Now he's driving around in circles in a lake.
Yeah.
He loves that too, though.
He does.
1 fish for Leon. Nice looking fish there. Looks around 600 grams. 640 grams. And what did that one eat?
Z-Man Grub.
Z-Man Grub. Should have lied and said something interesting. Come on. All right, Leon got that 1 fish there. Scorers have got the scores done. Let's bring up Mario Vukic. Sitting in 4th yesterday.
Yep.
Oh, mate, that's a good sack of fish you got there.
Maybe not as good as yesterday, but...
Needs 4.8.
Not going to be 4.8. Couple of smallish fish in there.
It's a pretty good bag still, mate. I reckon it's north of 4 kilos still.
Right.
What do you reckon she goes?
4 kilos on the knocker.
Nah,
Oh.
you're under. 4.12. Well done. That's about the 5th bag over 4 kilos this afternoon, Mario.
No worries, mate.
And, mate, this is how many? Your 3rd time to Tassie?
3rd time to Tassie, yeah.
Loving it? Come in a bit closer, mate. I can't see on the camera there.
Absolutely loving it.
And you've really worked this joint out because that's every day you bought a bag over 4 kegs in.
Yeah, I'm going to say something. I had Stewie Walker with me today, and he was toweling me up early, and he had 5 and I had 3, and we worked up onto a flat, and he caught a couple of fish, and I just couldn't work it out. And I'm not too proud to say he showed me how to catch the fish, and he stopped fishing until I got me 5. And then, I mean, who does that? And he's in contention. What a champion. I learned so much from me non-boater. So he who shares wins.
Good on you, mate. Well done and well spoken. Thank you, Murray. Thanks for coming to Tassie. Well done, Stewie. I hope they weren't a couple of 1.4s he donged when you did that. But anyway, that's how it works. Andrew Williams.
Caught the same fish again.
You caught the same. You looks like the same one, you reckon?
Oh, it's a little bit smaller, I think.
He's pretty small. He's skinny, isn't he? There's a couple of real skinny ones. Maybe they're the ones that came up from the Scamander. Who knows? Andrew Williams, 1 fish, 480 grams. Is that bigger or smaller than yesterday?
Smaller by 3.
All right. Well done, mate.
Come on a storm lure, one of the new storm lures.
Awesome. Well done. Thank you. All right. Declan Betts is one of the last anglers to come up. Shouldn't have gone to Hollands today, mate. Should have stayed at St Helens.
That's not
Good
bad,
place.
this place. If you can figure out where to be where.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know that's only going to go for 9 more years, that saying. Should have gone to Hollands.
Oh, no, there's mileage.
There's going to be memes everywhere.
Mileage left.
You'll be sitting there looking like that and just having us have a thought bubble. Should have gone to Hollands. All right, 5 fish for
New
Declan.
jokes, though, you know that.
No, mate, I run with the old one. Like, we still call Shane Dyson bunger after 20 years.
True.
He only left the bung out once. 3.55 kilos, mate. Nice solid bag of fish. That might get you up into the paychecks if you're lucky.
Cheers, mate.
Good on you, Declan. Thank you for supporting ABT. All right, and we've got Adam Crick weighing in now. He went from 16th to 2nd at the Derwent. You're going to do something similar today, mate? You're going to drop a big bag on the scales?
Not second, but it's much better than much better than yesterday.
Got one real nice one in there, and a couple of bag fillers in there. You're going to get 4 kilos a nudge, I reckon, with this.
Hopefully.
Adam Crick, how about 4-1? I'll give you this. 415. There you go, mate.
Not bad.
Well done, buddy. And what, those Lucky Craft flash minnows again?
Yeah, flash minnows and a couple on the Tango as well.
How rare is it for you to catch a bigger bag on day 2 than day 1 in this joint?
Fairly rare. Yeah.
It seems to have fished pretty well today.
Yeah, no, it's the warmer day, warmer night, lot more fish pushed up shallow. So
awesome, mate. Yeah. The temperature makes a difference. Well done, Adam Creek. Thank you very much again for fishing Tassie. Always up at the pointy end of the field. Let's get John Galera. All right, Johnny. No good today. Who were you fishing with? Wally, were you? No, you were fishing with
Jack Gillespie.
Jack Gillespie. I tell you what, that is a. I would like to hear the stories from this old thing.
Yeah.
He's been around this lake a few times, I reckon.
4 others.
2 fish. 2 fish in there. For John did really well in the Derwent. Struggled a little bit here because he got 1.57 for his 2 fish. Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you, Steve.
Well done. All right. Just wait for the scorers, and we have Cole Wilson to weigh in next. All right, mate. Up you come. Mate, any time you go to St Helens and you don't fall over in the boat ramp and knock your teeth out, it's a good tournament, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is.
All right, 1 fish there.
Kinder to me this.
It has. There was. We were a bit worried for you last time, mate. You buddy beat you up a bit, that boat ramp. 1 fish for Cole Wilson there. He won the grand final last year, and he's got a 470 gram fish in there at the moment. Wow. All right, well done, mate. And how is Tassie mightn't have been too kind to you, but she's still a nice place to go fishing, isn't it?
Great place.
It's awesome.
Love coming back here.
Awesome, mate.
Hope to come back many more times.
Good. We'll come back here at least every second year, and we'll be pleased to have you every time we come down. I think we got 1 or 2 more bags left. I think Reese is going to be digging some fish out. And Charlie Sakayo is ready to weigh in now as well. Charlie, one of our final anglers to weigh in today, mate. Did you break anything on your boat today? That's what I want to know.
Oh, yes, I did, unfortunately.
Oh, what did you break today?
Oh, one of the bolts on the power pole snapped off, so yeah, that was a bit of a problem.
It was the world's calmest day. You can't break anything on a calm day.
No, Steve, just having bad run on it all.
All right, three fish.
Yeah, only 3 fish too.
3 fish for Charlie Sakayo today. Let's get him out of his misery. What do you reckon they weigh? About 1.5 or something like that? Bit heavier? How about 1.93? You're happy with that, aren't you?
Oh, well, that's 3 fish at least. All right, thanks, Morgan.
Good on you, mate. Don't break anything on the way home this afternoon, or indeed on your way back to Victoria. We only have a couple of bags left this afternoon. Charlie's going to get his photo taken. I've got Reese to bring his fish up. Come on, mate. Pick him out with your hands, mate. As soon as we finish this weigh in this afternoon, we're going to kill this live stream but come back to you with the presentations. It'll only take us 10 or 15 minutes to get all of the results checked. The top 10 on the live stream each side are sitting down there. All right. Jack Gillespie, come on, mate. You've got to talk about it. We've got to kill some time until we get a few more bags up. And you've got a couple of fish there, Jack.
Better than yesterday.
Mate, I saw you up in the mud hole at the end. Anyone in the mud hole at the end is struggling.
Yeah.
I was struggling. You were struggling? All right. So 2 fish. Let's get them on there. They weigh 970 grams, mate. 970 grams. Normally, that's what the average fish weighs in this joint, isn't it?
No, generally a lot better.
Mate, this has been your first ABT with us. You're looking forward to a couple of years when we come back.
Plenty more. I'd like to come over the mainland and have a fish as well.
Mate, we would love to have you over there if you want to come, and especially if you want to come and maybe borrow a boat, sing out. We'll see if we can find you one to have a go in. Only got a couple of bags left this afternoon. How's it? Is Al Murray all right over there? Is he passed out or is he just having a sleep on the grass? He's all right. He's giving me the thumbs up. Just looking at the stars. If he's snoring, he's alive. Fair call. That is true. All right, we have Reese. We've got some fish back there, mate. You've got them all. Thanks, mate. I'll come and grab it, eh? Let's go away some 5-fish bag here. I fished with Reese today. He's a Mercury dealer from St Kilda Marine in Victoria. Steve Morgan, 5 fish. They are not the world's biggest fish, that's for sure. 2.97 kilos. And Reese is just going to bring a bag of his 3 fish up, and we'll get him a weight as well. And I think that might be the final fish to weigh in. Cam's weighed in. So as it sits on the scoreboard, there might be how it sits in the end. Guys, are no more bags? I know there is any more bags coming up from the shoreline. I don't know if Mario's just practicing his running, but he's just going for a run. Yeah, but he might be getting his non-boaters fish or something like that. All right, mate, how you going with that one in there, Reese? You want me to grab it? Good on you, mate. Let me grab that for you, and we'll wait till you get up to the scales here. This is Reese Harris. 3 fish, and he's going to magically reappear from behind this tent at any moment. And talk to me about that, mate. You are a very proud Mercury dealer from Melbourne, and we had that big V8 going today, mate. They're a prime piece of equipment, aren't they?
Yeah, they certainly are. Like the old Optimaxes, they're fantastic, but just that rumble of the V8, can't beat it.
Yep. And how was it in the shallow water today, punching it with that Fury prop on? She jumped straight onto the plane in about 1.5 foot of water.
Yeah, that Fury 4, they really do seem to suit the bass boats, the 4-blade props and the Fury 4s.
Awesome, mate. You've got 3 fish here today. Had your chances for 5. Let's hit the button and see what they go.
Thanks for rubbing that in.
2.13 kilos, mate, and that will improve your lot on the scoreboard.
Thanks, mate.
All right, mate, go and get a photo taken and let them go. We are going to cut this weigh in now. I'm pretty sure that's the last angler to weigh in.